but it seems to have found his way up our stairs.
Are you ready? I said, are you ready? Are you play the fool? 'Cause always yours. I'm a scream, I'm a teenage dream, but always yours. That's me, your sweet cheeky boy. I love you, love. You love me too, love. I love you, love me, love. Do you wanna touch? Do you wanna touch? Do you wanna touch me there? Where? Do you wanna touch? Do you wanna touch? Do you wanna touch me there? Where? There? Yeah.
It's too much first thing in the morning, isn't it? That was Gary Glitter, the glam god, with just some of his hits from the early 70s. 20 years on, though, he's still outrageous. Good morning, Gary.
Good morning.
They will take you away one day, won't they? They'll come and go, this is it, Gary.
Do you reckon?
We're off.
Straight jacket and all.
No, the last time...
I'm up and ready, by the way. Do you like this?
I think
this
it's
morning?
great. I think it's
What about the
lovely.
glasses? They're
It's
too
nice.
much, aren't they?
And the feet as well. These are, I
Oh,
thought these
yeah.
are teddy boy feet, though.
Well, I've always worn platforms, as you know. And these were the original platforms.
How long have you had those?
1956.
No.
Yeah.
You keep them that long?
Oh, I mean, you know, I'm actually, this week, I'm casting all my old shoes away for the Red Cross. That's an important thing
How
to do.
many pairs?
There must be, I think there's about 56 pairs that I'm going to look, that I can bear to let go.
I have to say, if Anthea Turner hang on to a pair of shoes since 1956, that would be 4 minutes to 8 last night.
She's got
Don't start on me and shoes.
You don't need shoes, you've got nice legs.
Oh, that's very kind of you. And moving on swiftly. And the last time we spoke to you, it was via satellite, and you were in Chicago, and
Yeah.
you were part of the opening ceremony to the World Cup. And when you went over to America, not many of the Americans knew you, but by the time you left...
They knew my song, though.
Yeah, but by
Rock
the
and
time
Roll
they
Part
left,
2.
what did they know about you?
Well, it's coming. I mean, it's amazing, you know, because in 1972, I had two hits, Rock and Roll Parts 1 and 2, and then I Didn't I Loved You Till I Saw You Rock and Roll, and then it got lost because there was a record company was being bought out by another record company and all that sort of, and I thought America's never going to happen for me. And here we are, nearly, what, 20-odd years later. But Rock and Roll Part 2, the song, is enormous. You can't believe how big it is in sport there. And I'm really pleased. And as a result of that, we're now discussing, or we're going to be doing a TV series with me playing a sort of like the leader or a Fonzie-type character. You remember that sort of Happy Days kind of thing? And it's a bit disruptive, actually, but it's like, you know, when the American dream takes off. I mean, like, America wants you to stop and everything just goes 50,000 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And this year, I was going, like, for an example, every year, I always finish my tour in Glasgow. It's been traditional. I mean, it's family there. Everybody knows that. And Christmas Eve is the first year, after 15 years, I started at Barrowlands, and I went to the SECC. And this is the first time that we're playing there on the 8th, so I'm expecting everybody to do Christmas Eve. But I couldn't leave it. The Americans wanted me to stop the tour and just start work on this TV. And I said, there's no way. This is
home. This is where it's important.
What would I do? I mean, this is so important, this tour, to me. Every year, I just look forward to it so much.
So the people that come along to these concerts, what are they? Are they individuals, families of a certain age? Who are they?
I mean, they're all sorts. You know, yesterday I was being interviewed by one of the well-known tabloids, and she was saying that she was 4 years of age when she watched us on Top of the Pops, could never get to see the concerts then because she was too young. And now she can get to see them. I think she was about 24, 25 years of age. So, but, I mean, families are very, very welcome. There's nothing that the kids can't see, you know. I don't bear all. I mean, you know, nobody wants to see too much flesh.
What a shame. I was going to come along. So there were all those groups around in the 70s, you know, there was sort of the Sweet and Slade and Mud and then I suppose when you think of the Bay City Rollers, and they all had an image and they had a following, but to be truthful, probably with the exception of Slade, I don't think they could pull a pint now as far as filling a concert hall.
Well,
what is it about you and this whole aura that draws people into your concerts?
I'm the leader.
No answer to that.
I think that's it, you know, that we have a great relationship. The audience are very, very important.
Do you enjoy it more now than you did in the 70s?
Far more. And I mean, it's much bigger than it is in the 70s. I can't tell you how big an audience we have now. It's enormous. I mean, we're at Wembley for 2 days, 16th and 17th of December. We do the NEC, GMX in Manchester, Sheffield. These are the biggest arenas in the country. They're on a par with anything that's in Europe or in the States. And the audience are fantastic. And there's another thing we're going to do this year, right? Do you know the Clothes Show on BBC, on Sunday afternoons? Well, we thought it'd be a great idea because, you know, I always expect the audience to warm up their voice every year, a bit of come on before breakfast, you know, just to warm up the voice, because you get sore throats. I don't want to be responsible for the nation's sore throats. And so we also thought it would be really good to you know, because every year I say, right, wear silver or wear some glitter or do, and that's too much to ask people. So we're going to, the Clothes Show have set Wimbledon Art College loose on coming up with designs for our show this year. Not my clothes, but for the audience. So they've got a few ideas, a few things to choose.
Because it's all back in fashion, isn't it now? All the catwalks, all the big shows, it's glitter. So the leader has returned, well and truly, even to the catwalk.
Thank you.
Gary, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Great pleasure being here.
Thank you.
Look forward to seeing you all.
It's been a pleasure having my tan topped up in the reflected glow off Gary's jacket. Quite something else there.